Hey guys, welcome back to MMA Library. Today in MMA and UFC news, Israel Adesanya talks about Alex Pereira's son mocking him after their last fight. Here's a clip.
Did his son really mock you?
His son?
Yeah.
I think so,
There's a video of him falling right next to you.
I remember, but I kind of just looked at him and laughed.
What's up with that? There's this kid right over here showing it. They showed it to me. I've never seen this video. They showed it to me.
They did it multiple times, but I just looked at him and laughed. What am I going to do? Stomp his head?
I mean, I would have.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Where's this kid on Saturday? Is he coming?
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't bother me. If he's there, I hope he's older now.
Chael Sonnen recently gave us his prediction for Paddy Pimblett in 2023.
Paddy the Baddie, looking into the future, what do you see? I mean, if anybody's in a really good spot, right, we got a number of guys whose career and positions and potential opportunities that you could really envy. I think that Paddy's in one of those spots. Guys, I went through some numbers this morning. Paddy the Baddie, new kid on the block, 28 years old in the world of sport. Now, the world has greatly changed, and we could thank guys like Brett Favre and Randy Couture for that. So I just remind you, I was a little surprised. I did not realize that he was at that point. I mean, you got to get moving. You have got to get going. This has got to get done. Okay, fine. Looks like he's on a pretty good trajectory. He's not ranked. Where do you think Paddy Baddie will be in a year? I think his skills are great. I thought he looked amazing in his last fight. I'm a little surprised he's not in the top 15. And how much does that matter? I mean, we just saw Sugar Sean move from 10 to 1. So we know that it can happen fast, but those numbers are interesting. 28 years old, not in the top 15. I don't have a judgment. If any of this sounded like a negative tone, it sure didn't mean to. It's an observation. Year's gonna be here in a snap of a finger. If you were to guess, where's Paddy gonna be?
Justin Gaethje recently called Kamaru Usman the best fighter in the world, but says that he's on the downside of his career. He's the best in the world, and again, we both understand it's not the beginning. It's not even the middle anymore. It's not the end, but we're both on the downhill of our careers. There's no doubt about that. I don't want to fight until I'm 40. He doesn't want to fight until he's 40, and I don't want him to fight until he's 40. He's in a great spot. He's going to come back. Maybe fight this guy in London. He's better than him, and he should win. The reason why we're all such fans of this sport is because of the unpredictability at any given moment. And when you're on the other side of what he just experienced, it's the best feeling in the world. That's what we're all there for. He has the chance to go out there and get that feeling back. Aljamain Sterling recently joined Michael Bisping for an interview, and when asked whether or not he would even consider fighting his friend Merab, this was his reply.
Honestly, this is interesting to me to start off with, because this was asked probably more than anything. Do you ever see yourself fighting Merab? And if so, do you think it'll impact your current relationship like it did Liddell and Ortiz?
Yeah, it would definitely impact our relationship, and that's why we're not doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's 100% why we're not doing it. We both understand this, and I'm completely okay with that, and he's okay with that as well. Like, he just helped me for 10 strong hard weeks of training, and I just helped him for his fight with Jose Aldo, the same exact thing. I literally flew to Vegas to go help him with his training camp. So, you know, I always coach these guys in Long Island. I teach the classes from time to time, and I go and help these guys whenever I can, you know. So he's a big part of my training camp as I am a big part of his training camp as well.
And talk about a perfect training partner. I mean, I never had that. Someone that's so good, so skilled in the same weight class that's currently active in the UFC. I mean, come on, they don't get any better training partners than that.
Conor McGregor has released some new footage to social media, which has left fans both curious and concerned. Here's the footage.
I told you I'd be back.
In a recent interview, Ben Askren gives his opinion on Jake Paul's idea of a fighters union.
Obviously, he just beat Anderson Silva. He said, actually, if he does beat Anderson Silva, that he would start a fighters union if he won. Do you buy that? Do you put any stock into that?
Sounds like a lot of effort. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's been a lot of attempts to do this before, and I don't think it's as easy as I think it's going to be.
Why is that? Do you think it's the individualists in MMA?
The individualist aspect to MMA. I mean, Dana is pretty heavy-handed about it. Do you remember there was that one with Bjorn, and it lasted like one day, and it was, but he had some big names. He had like GSP, Tim Kennedy, maybe Cerrone. There was like 5 or 6 of them. Maybe Kane. Hold on, we get these names right. I'm close. And so, yeah, I mean, like, it's definitely been tried before, and it just doesn't seem to work out, whether it's the Dana factor, whether it's the individualist factor. It's going to be a hard thing for him to actually do.
Dan Hooker recently spoke about how he stays motivated to compete and how he doesn't let the negativity of others bring him down. Here's what Hooker had to say.
because you get stuck. You get stuck. Once you let those sort of things in, like after the last fight, if I would have just sat there, all these people saying these things, and you just start arguing, going back and forth with them. It's just like a vicious cycle that you get stuck in, and you obviously don't progress if you're stuck in a cycle. It's about like this whole thing, regardless of the wins and losses. It's about creating memories, creating emotions, creating, bringing out that passionate experience in people, and it's about creating. And so instead of being stuck here, I set my mind and I set my task to like creating a new experience, creating a new memory, creating a new emotion, and my path is on that. And it's very difficult once you're on that path of creating that. It's very difficult to get stuck. So it's more about that, and that's what I focus on, and that's like a cycle, and it builds momentum, and then obviously like people are always attracted to that. That attracts people. It's a part about like you start becoming a creative force where everyone's just like, man, I like that energy's great, and people jump on board that energy, and it builds and it grows. And I feel like that's what this camp is with all of the team, and then it just continues to build and continues to build until fight night, where we get to create memories and create emotions for everyone that's supported us.
Israel Adesanya recently joined Ariel Helwani ahead of his trilogy fight this weekend against Alex Pereira. The pair discussed why Adesanya was unable to finish Pereira during their last fight.
And that second round, man, I mean, like you're just a few moments away from finishing him in the second fight. Why do you think you didn't finish him?
I didn't stay true to my style. Because I was younger, and I let myself be influenced by outside noises. Yeah, and I didn't stay true to my style. I know me, when I heard something, even David was saying, like, you know how to break people down. And when I'm watching fights, I said, why are you headhunting? Why are you headhunting? So I was headhunting, and I was only using my right hand. I'm just like, that's the stupidest thing I could have done. So I didn't stay true to my style, and yeah, it cost me.
Did that bother you? I know you say
that bothered me way more than a knockout.
Really?
I was fine. I woke up, everything was still great, got paid. Family still loved me, my dog still loved me, my people still, with me. And then, yeah, as me not staying true to my style, it's like, I cringe when I see it, like, why did you, yeah.
Is there a part of you that feels like, had you stayed true to your style, finished it?
He'll be dead. Yeah,
this wouldn't be happening?
Nah.
This wouldn't be a thing?
No.
Does that annoy you?
That's what annoys me, yeah.
You have to go through this?
No, like it annoyed me. It doesn't, I think it's because a lot of people are only just finding out about this. It's like, this is 5 years ago. I've been done with this for like a year after it. I was like, okay, well, I'm never doing kickboxing again. Not by my choice. But yeah, I'm excited for this one for different reasons.
Why?
I know something you don't.
Man, this is quite the tease.
Yeah, tease.
Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you like the content we do here on this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to MMA Library for all the latest MMA and UFC news. We'll see you in the next video.